Now, Action 10's Cole Vaughn with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Good afternoon, everybody. The temperatures really began to soar up there again today. We were up over 90 degrees in Corpus Christi, and that was the case for most folks around the coastal bend. Here's a live look from the marina. It's 90 and feels like 104 right now. Kingsville, very similar story, nice and toasty out there, where it's 93, feeling like 103 at this time. Hopefully, over the next couple of days, we're going to watch a cold front move through, and that should start to change some of these numbers as we go through the next couple of days. Here's Doppler radar, though, and you can see that we did have just one or two showers kind of try to begin to pop up there in southern Clayburgh County, and maybe even one over there just in western Nueces County. They were very, very brief showers. Most of the rain activity has been further on off to our northeast, over southeast Texas near Houston, and even lifting on up toward Tyler as well. But for the rest of the state, things have been nice and quiet, but that is going to start to change over the next couple of days because of a cold front that is currently sitting / developing over the Panhandle right now. That's where we've also got an area of surface low pressure, and this is going to be our next weather system that we're watching very, very closely. You can see, though, that we've got the temperatures that are already started to change behind this cold front. Amarillo now at 75 degrees and Lubbock at 89 now, but that temperature has been falling for the past hour or so. It's going to continue to do that as the cooler air behind that front continues to move into the area. But for the rest of us, we're in the upper 80s and low 90s for us all across the state. There is a bit of a northward extension, though, to this cold front. It extends all the way up to the Great Lakes, and you can see on the other side of that in the 60s and the 50s, even International Falls. That's pretty far north, but still 47 degrees in the middle of the afternoon, so not too bad. This is definitely kind of that first fall front that is really sweeping across much of the nation, and it is in fact going to move through the state of Texas and even through the coastal bend. The question is exactly how far, and I'll show you that here in just a second. First off, though, let's get through tomorrow. We're going to watch this cold front continue to move further on down to the south. More rain is going to start to develop along it as well as it continues to push southward, and then as we get into Wednesday afternoon, it slides into the San Antonio area. And I think it starts to slide into our area by the time we hit late Wednesday night into very early Thursday morning. And you can see there's already plenty of rain developing along this. I think we are going to start to see that heaviest of rain still stay off to our west, so not everybody's going to see the rain, but I do think we're going to see at least some showers and storms move in along with this cold front. Then watch what happens. This cold front kind of stalls just to the south of most of the folks in our viewing area, and this high pressure behind it, this is kind of indicative of the push behind that cold front that is pushing the cold front down to the south. So it depends on exactly how strong that push is as to exactly what kind of impacts we see. If the push from behind is a little more to give that cold front enough oomph to make it all the way through, we may start to see those temperatures come down a good bit more than even what's forecast right now. However, if it's not quite as strong, we may see this cold front stall a little further to the north, and our temperatures really aren't going to drop that much, aside from the fact that we're just seeing clouds and rainfall that would be causing the drop in those temperatures. Here's Futurecast, though, as we go through tomorrow. We're going to watch some isolated showers ahead of the cold front in the first part of the day, and then we watch that cold front start moving into the northern parts of our viewing area by later in the evening. I think it's going to roll through our area, I would say give or take a couple of hours on the other side of midnight. And then we're going to watch the cold front continue to push to the south along with that line of storms as we go throughout the early morning hours. It then stalls right now looking like just to our south, and that's going to kind of be the focus for some of that rainfall even throughout Thursday morning as we just continue to see that boundary stick around and produce the chance for some rain. So here's Wednesday's forecast. We're going to watch temperatures go from the upper 70s rather in the morning up to around the upper 80s by lunchtime, and then that high right there around 90 degrees as we're still ahead of the cold front, so we're not going to see any cooler air for tomorrow. So here's your 7-day forecast. Let's break it down for you. We're going to watch the temperatures go from 90 on Wednesday, then the cold front comes through, and notice we have 69 for Thursday morning. As I said, it's going to be dependent upon how much that high pressure really pushes that cold front through. Then we're watching 80 degrees thanks to the rain, a little bit of a cold front, and then the cloud cover as well. Then as we get into the end of the week and the weekend, we're going to watch those rain chances stick around.